Hello everyone and welcome to Montreal, Canada for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Napa Auto Parts 200 as we get ready to get green and underway here in the second to last race of the regular season in our Craftsman Truck Series season mode. We are green here from Montreal. Zane Smith and Jack Wood in the front row go barreling down off into turn one here in the Canadian road course, which has been a much anticipated race of the season. Zane Smith leads over Jack Wood, who runs in second. Ty Majeski trying to make a move. He'll go underneath Wood for a second. They got Chastain battling Ben Rhodes for position. It's an absolute battle here as we dive to the inside of Jake Garcia, make the pass around the 22 of Rayoum, the 13 of Haley Deegan. The battle is on here at Montreal as we try to go forward ahead of some contact, and around goes Haley Deegan and Daniel Dye. They will go spinning around here at Montreal, and the caution will come out on the first lap of racing. Daniel Dye and Haley Deegan spin out and bring out the caution flag. See here, the 22 turns Deegan. That says Rayoum turns Deegan into Daniel Dye. They spin in front of the whole pack here. It causes a whole stack of effect. Big hits behind there. I think that's a 34 of Malazzi. Some big cutting up. Oh, more trouble. The 04 of Honeycutt and the 24 of Roger Carruth have had some problems. This time it was us sending it way too deep in the corner, clipping Raja, sending him into the 04 of Honeycutt. Gets turned around, then end finger, and a bunch of trucks banging into each other back here. Causes a massive stack up, and all kinds of chaos is breaking loose here in Montreal behind us. And you can see how far it's. Meanwhile, we're still trying to charge our way back into contention. We bump Williams Sawalich, send him into Connor Jones. Around goes Sawalich into the inside wall. He goes right on the outside. Nick Sanchez. We are being way aggressive here to begin this race and are setting through. Majeski and Rhodes, problems up ahead. Big stack up there for the 98-99. That allows us to go 3 wide between Ankrum and Majeski there to make that pass. Let's see, we've already found our way up to the top 10 of the score. We send it way too deep. Clean out Heim, send him into Chastain and Rhodes. They go off the course, and just like that, we find ourselves in third. But it's because we overcooked it here into this corner, which is such a hard corner to race here. This is not the first attempt we're doing this, but it was just such a hard corner to get the braking zone right. That corner, I just sent it too deep from way too far back, too deep into the corner, sent Corey Heim and into Chastain and Ben Rhodes. He goes. Heim will be destroyed and out of this race and will cost him the ability to clinch a playoff spot today. He will still have to fight it out at Daytona in the regular season finale next episode. Meanwhile, Zane Smith leads over Jack Wood, and then myself in third. Tanner Gray sends it almost on us here for third place. Gray runs in fourth. He can't wait to get around us here as we're still trying to figure out the braking zones with this truck here at Montreal. This is a very interesting, it's a fun track to drive, but there are some tough corners where it's hard to get the braking zone right compared to what the AI are doing. Right now, Zane Smith is driving away with the lead right now over Jack Wood and myself, hanging tough in third. And it looks like Zane Smith will lead us back to the caution flag here, and we'll pretty much, this caution, because stage 1 ends on lap 3, so this will pretty much put an end to stage 1 here at Montreal. So pretty much Zane Smith is going to come through the line to get the stage win here. He will be your leader. Jack Wood will be P2. We will come home in third here this opening stage. Then Tanner Gray runs fourth, and Ty Majeski runs fifth after lap 1 here in Montreal. So we're going to see Zane Smith here win stage 1 under caution, then Jack Wood and myself. And then it will be Tanner Gray got some points, Nick Sanchez, Taylor Gray, Ben Rhodes. See a bunch of guys here. So now as we look to get back green, Zane Smith, Jack Wood pit in front of us. A lot of trucks are pitting, so we're going to be the leader here in the restart. But the game actually glitches and for some reason scores Timmy Hill in the lead ahead of everyone else. So to avoid this really truly affecting the race results and the points and the outcome of this, we're going to disqualify any trucks whenever that happens. So because of this glitch, unfortunately, 56 of Timmy Hill has been disqualified from the race. And so therefore we are actually leading this race here in stage 2 over Tyler Ankrum and Connor Jones here, as we're already through the first couple of corners and driving away from Ankrum and Connor Jones. They're way back in the running order, as we were just been way ahead of him. So see, we're like 56 of Hill here. Let's see, for some reason it glitched him to be scored ahead of us, even though he's the last car on the racetrack. So he's going to be disqualified from the race. His finish, he'll be awarded pretty much with a last place finish and be awarded 1 point for the day, as we are now your leader. So we're leading our first ever laps here at Montreal. First laps on a road course since we won at Mexico earlier this season. So we're going to get some international dominance and get 2 for 2 on the international racetracks as we're leading. And it'll be Ankrum running in second, Connor Jones running in third. We have a pretty comfortable gap back to the 16 of Ankrum as we take a lap with me here around Montreal. This beautiful course in the forests of Canada, a track that is highly rumored to be on the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series schedule, so we may race that. And then just research as we go way sliding through this chicane. We go way too aggressive, hop in the curb. The car slides. We almost spin it through the corner. We save it, continue on, but lose some time to Tyler Ankrum. Now we're going to go through the Dodge hairpin corner here which is almost identical to Sonoma in a way with the way the hairpin is, but we still can't get the braking zone right through this hairpin, and we don't get it right pretty much throughout the whole race. It's a very hard corner to get the braking zone right on. Then we get on the accelerator and get back down here through this long back straightaway heading into the final chicane of the race course and where the pit entry line is, where pit road is a very, very tricky place to deal with here at Montreal, as we will find out shortly at the end of the stage. But right now, you can see the gap back to Tyler Ankrum. We have a huge lead here at Montreal, comfortably so. And this chicane is a very fast-paced chicane. You can be flying through. So we heavy on the accelerator, quick here through the chicane, very quickly. Doing a great job of getting around through the corner. And we will be leading here in Stage 2 at Montreal. Now we move on to the coming to the lap. Basically, the last lap stage is this lap. But I have to pit for gas. I don't have enough gas to make another lap around the pit. So I come in for pit road. And we come in pit road. Absolutely. Ankrum's flying into pit road, slams into the back of us. And for some reason, they give us a penalty. A pit road penalty for not entering the pit safely. I don't get what the heck that call is. It's a very weird and messed up penalty. So we're going to get a 30-second pit road penalty. Instead of coming out first out of the pits, we're going to be stuck and we lose so many positions. Ankrum comes through to win Stage 2 under caution here over Connor Jones. You see everyone else coming through. So now Connor Jones is back to green. But if you look at the leaderboard, it still scores Tyler Ankrum as the leader. But guess what? The same glitch that happened to Timmy Hill has happened here for the final 2 laps of this race. That Ankrum, for some reason, is scored in the race lead. So therefore, 16 Tyler Ankrum will be disqualified as Timmy Hill was. And they'll be the only 2 drivers to be disqualified. This race is already sent the 22 Rayon around. He goes in the tire barrier. We said to be getting aggressive on this restart. We restarted back in 9th. And I'm already far away up in the 2nd. There goes Jake Garcia. We ran Deegan wide. She ended up turning Garcia through the corner. Just like that, we have to chase down Connor Jones for the win now, since Ankrum's disqualified. This battle for second on the leaderboard is actually the battle for the win here between Connor Jones and myself here in Montreal. We are aggressive through the chicanes. Beautiful corner. We get into the back of Connor Jones. We slide. We both save as we battle out for the win here. It's 2 to go for Ankrum. For us, it's still 3 laps to go. So we still have 3 laps to finish. Myself and Connor Jones. So we get to the back. We send it here in the corner. Give him a big bump. Connor Jones slides into the wall. He goes. We send him way wide into the corner. We give him the bump and dump and run and move Connor Jones out of the way, and are now comfortably in the lead here at Montreal, just trying to pull away and secure this victory, since Ankrum, of course, as we're looking at Ankrum now, has been disqualified because of the weird glitches that is happening here at Montreal with the race leaderboard for some reason. So we are still flying through the chicane. Oh, we got on 2 wheels right there. We got some air time. That's how aggressive we're going through these corners, trying to pull away as fast as we can and as far as we can away from the 51 of Jack Wood, who has now found himself in 2nd place, chasing us down here for the race win here as we get a little bit better through the braking zone here of this hairpin corner. Make it around. Sorry, we go way too wide, though, and it's going to cost us as we get a straight exit to the corner. That cost us, and here comes Jack Wood. As you're going to see here as the camera pans around here, Jack Wood is closed in on us. We still have a comfortable lead, but Jack Wood is still within range where if we make a huge mistake, he could be right there on our bumper battling us for the race win here. But we're going to try not to make any mistakes and pull away as far as possible to get the win here. Our number 7 Netflix Better Call Saul Chevy Silverado here at Montreal as we head through this very quick chicane here, very fast, hopping over the curves very quickly, making it around. Got to be on the gas as quickly as possible here as we come to take 2 laps to go now. It's not the white flag, it's taking 2 to go. Oh, a truck in the wall behind us. That's Haley Deegan. It's on in the corner of my eye. She just fenced it coming out of that final corner. But we take 2 to go here at Montreal in the race lead. Now we move on to Ankrum taking the checkered flag, but in my opinion it's a black flag. He'll be disqualified because of the glitch. Ankrum is scored as your winner, but he's disqualified. So therefore, we here in your final lap are racing back to the start-finish line to get the win, which would be our 9th win of the season. We really are dominating this Craftsman Truck season. This would be our 9th win in a total of 15 starts in this Craftsman Truck Series season. So very, very impressive. The only other races we've seen have been our other winners, and of course Bailey Curry got that 1 race win, and Logan Bearden. And watch out for Friesen, and for some reason Friesen is slowing in the middle of the chicane. I had to go flying by, almost wreck, going super tight on that corner. As for some reason Friesen's truck is completely stopped, and the 52 is completely done for. Some kind of mechanical issue on his truck almost causes a massive crash back there. Luckily, it does not impede our race severely as we come flying through the hairpin corner for the final time here at Montreal. It is going to be a weird victory, but it's going to get it done, as because of some weird leaderboard glitches and 2 disqualifications, we're going to find ourselves pulling into Ruoff Mortgage Victory Lane here in Montreal, Canada, sweeping the international races this season down this straightaway, heading to the final chicane for the final time here at Montreal. We're going to cap off a dominant final stage performance after we got around Connor Jones, gave him the bumper. We fly through the final chicane one final time, and we get the pace down and through to the front stretch and to the start finish line for the final time. Because Ankram's disqualified, we are going to win at Montreal and sweep the international races on the calendar for the Craftsman Truck Series. Jack Wood, your runner-up. William Sawalich comes home in P3. A very strong finish for him. 4th, Connor Jones. 5th place will be Majeski. 6th is going to be Christian Eckes. 7th, Haley Deegan. 8th, Chastain. 9th, Molliston. And rounding your top 10 is going to be the 35 of Jake Garcia. I believe he edged out Dale Quarterly for that spot. As we are your winner here, now we're going to burn it down in celebration in Montreal in a definitely controversial win because of the glitch and penalty disqualification there. But we get the win here in Montreal. Burn it down in celebration. An amazing victory for us here. Almost hit Jack Wood right there. Now that's the wrap on our burnout. And then we're going to drive back to the pits here to finish off this race. But because I was frustrated with NASCAR about that pit penalty, the penalty for entering the pits not safely, I purposely entered the pits unsafely because I'm like, screw you that you gave me that penalty. So we're going to slam Timmy Hill, who's disqualified afterwards. Kill our engine, but the race is already over. We already have the win. So there you go. We're your winners here in Montreal. And you see the race results on the side of your screen. Just ignore the 16 of Ankram, 56 of Timmy Hill. Both drivers have been disqualified from the race and will finish in 36th and 35th. Everyone else moves up a spot, gets an extra point. So obviously here where it shows Ankram, which should show my truck in victory lane, not his, because he's been disqualified. So next up to the playoff grid, of course, we ran at 5 winners, me adding my 9th win of the season. Then on points, Corey Heim, Zane Smith, Tanner Gray, Ty Majeski, and Chase Purdy are still pretty comfortable off the cut line, but none of them can clinch. In case you have a new winner below the cut line at Daytona, the only 4 drivers who can point in from below the cut line right now will be Grant Emfinger, Roger Caruth, Matt Crafton, and Haley Deegan, which means Sanchez, host of our Ankram, DeBenedetto, Garcia, all of them are must-win situations. So until the next episode, for the regular season finale of the Craftsman Truck season at Daytona, I hope you all have a good one.